Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to point something out because usually when I have most of the states, if I see like a Jane Doe or a John Doe and I go to look for somebody that fits their description, most of the time I will find like 5 or 10 or even 20 people that fits the description. And now I'm working on the state of Georgia and I'm not. Instead of finding 5, 10, and 20 people that fit the description, I may not even find one, in that area. It's like, so I just wanted to show you if I do a name search and I go like a male and I go all the way from 1875 to 1980, or we'll even do 100 years. So it's 1975. 4 people that were missing from 1875 to 1975 that are males in the state of Georgia. So I can't help but wonder if there were people that went missing in like Atlanta or places like that, and then up to 1980, it's only 8 people. So I can't help but wonder that if maybe they were in paper files and if they weren't in a basement somewhere and if there wasn't like a plumbing leak or a flood or a tornado or a fire or something that might have happened to the missing persons case files, or maybe there wasn't, just didn't have any missing persons. But if I do the state of Washington from 1875 to 1980, there's 30 missing people that are men. And if I do 1875 to 1975, there's 17. And usually I find, like I said, several Jane Does or John Does that will fit one. Usually there's, for 20 missing people, there's only one Jane or John Doe that I see in some of the other states that I've done. So I find it surprising that when I go, like this one is a John Doe, it's an unidentified male. I went to look to see if there was anybody in Georgia that was missing in 1978. And I just, it's just like there's just nobody there. So if you have a loved one that went missing, please check and see if they're on NamUs. If not, try to get a hold of investigators or the police department and see if you can't have them put on NamUs. See if they still even have the case files. And if not, see if you can start one. If not, see if you can't get them put on the Doe Network or the Charlie Project or both with the information, whatever information that you may have. Because maybe there didn't have anybody go missing in Georgia. But Georgia's really good about the John Does and the Jane Does when you go to find the information, such as estimated age range is 21 to 47 years old. And they enter that information. They enter if they're not sure of their race. If they have an estimated PMI or year of death, they usually enter it. If they have clothing and accessories and things like that, most of the time you'll find the clothing and the colors and maybe the sizes and things like that. But I just don't know about, and which maybe they were stored in a different place than but maybe there wasn't anybody went missing. I just don't know. But maybe they didn't have that many missing people. So I went to look for this one. He was found December 6, 1978 in Meriwether County, Georgia. He was ages 21 to 47 years old. So you would think that somebody that was in Meriwether County, Georgia, that was that age that went missing, I would search between probably 1975 to 1978 or 1970 to 1978 to see if I couldn't find anybody, but I just am having trouble finding people. And so I went to look, and I have this person, Erroll Wagner. He went missing September 20th, 1975. That's like 3 years before this person was found. He was 23 to 25 years old. They said 5'4" to 5'6", but he could weigh anywhere from 125 to 200 pounds, which is a lot difference. And he was a migrant worker from Belize, last seen cashing checks from work at a local bank, Have not been back in contact with family and belief since 1975. Brown hair, brown eyes. You go to images and documents, and sometimes they have documents, but here they have an image of the missing man. And I don't know if this unidentified male could be him. There's another couple, but because I have the one unidentified male for several John Does and not the other way around. But this shows the distance from where he was last heard from and where that John Doe was found. So, and then we have Christopher Noel Lirette. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. He went missing from Alabama August 19th, 1977. 27 years old, born in 1949, 5'10", 160 pounds, dark blonde hair, brown eyes. It mentions he has tattoos. He was last seen midnight at the Silver Dollar Lounge located at the Ramada Inn Motel in Brewton, Alabama. He was supposed to be leaving in an Otis Engineering work truck to come home to New Orleans, Louisiana. The truck was found wrecked in Emory, Texas, with another person in it who was not Chris Lirette. And I don't understand. Did they give him a lie detector test? Did they try to find out if he did anything to Chris Lirette? Did they bring any charges against him? It doesn't say. So, and then we have Olen guy Kirby, endangered, missing since March 13th, 1975, from Shelby, Alabama. Born in 1929, he was 46 years old, 5'11", 240 pounds, short black hair, blue eyes, nicknamed Guy. Limp in right leg, slurred speech. He traveled by foot throughout Shelby County selling Mason shoes. He was known to accept rides when offered. He always returned home each day, but failed to return home on March 13th, 1975. According to investigators, right before sunset, Guy was spotted in Shelby in a truck with a group of people who are all now deceased. It doesn't say how they died or if they were found together or anything like that. In the evening, he was last seen in the area of SR 25 near Clara. According to Guy's niece, he had plans that evening to visit a revival that had come to the Alabaster area, and I don't know how they died. It doesn't say what happened to them. So those are the ones that I have for this unidentified person. And I don't know if any of them could be that unidentified person or if it's just somebody that wasn't reported missing, or they were reported missing and then listed as a runaway, or they're just not in my searches. It could be somebody that just didn't come up in the search. So if you have any idea who this might be, please contact authorities and let them know. If you have any idea what might have happened to these missing men, please contact authorities and let them know. Don't forget to pray for their family and their loved ones. Feel free to leave comments and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.